So I'm going to start this off by saying I am not formally endorsing any candidate for president. But I do have a problem, a tiny, teeny weeny problem with these retards that I see at social media talking about if Bernie Sanders is not the Democratic nominee, they're not going to vote, or they're going to write Bernie Sanders in on the ballot in November. You going to do what? Like, I thought it was like a plea for attention at first, but then I see more and more people talking about it, and I'm thinking that it might be like an actual movement. Like this Bernie or bust movement is actually becoming a real thing, and I just so this message is to those short-sighted retards that are talking about they're not going to participate in the democratic process if their candidate doesn't become the nominee and or eventual president. Like, this is the most absurd shit that I am currently hearing in politics, even though there's a lot of absurd shit coming out of Donald Trump's mouth. This right here is just utterly absurd. You mean to tell me that if you don't get your way, that you will upend the whole democratic process and say, you know what, I'm going to break down the machine and I'm going to break down the country because I didn't get my way. My candidate didn't win. Just don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Just take your ass to jail. Just shut up. These people are the epitome of why we all should be voting in the first place. To say that since your candidate didn't win, you're not going to vote. Do you know how many years I've had to vote for people that I didn't necessarily think were the best, but they were the best qualified and the best at that time? So, I mean, we're at a particular and precarious position in our lifetime right now where our choices are very, very slim and our choices are very, very stark and different. I hate this participation trophy generation. These people that believe that, oh well, you know, since this person is in, they should get to shape the platform and they should get to say, if you lose, you lose. Like, where do y'all live at? Like, politics is the only place that you can go, and if you lose, you still get a participation trophy? I mean, the man is losing by a lot. And the oh, she's cheating, this person's cheating, that stuff is just, come on. Are we in kindergarten? When someone else is beating the person that you want to win, then all of a sudden that person is now cheating? When there are so many other people out here that's been supporting that candidate, politicians and voters alike. I mean, this reminds me of like Janet whispers in a chorus of Whitney voices, trying to be heard, trying to scuffle up to be heard. It's hilarious to me. So all I'm saying is if y'all are still feeling the burn after all this time, and I like Bernie, don't get me wrong, I am not bashing Bernie Sanders at all. I like Bernie. But if y'all are still feeling the burn this late in the game and don't see a reason to vote for any other candidate, just take some doxycycline. Take you some azithromycin or something. Get rid of that burn, because this is a foregone conclusion. We have a choice to put in someone in the White House that is not going to start World War III and IV, and that's not going to say the most misogynistic things, that has not bankrupted multiple companies. And the choice seems to me very, very easy, and I have no idea why this is even a conversation in our political discourse. But I would like to invite the Bernie or bust, or the people that are feeling the burn people, to just shut up. Just shut up. And that's really it. I said what I said, and it ain't changing.